Hello, my name is Justine Watkins, and I am a second-year PhD candidate at the Institute of Risk Assessment Sciences at Utrecht University. I have a background in biology and ecology, but my number one passion above all else is animals. Since a young age, I have always loved learning about nature and animal behavior, and particularly loved a docuseries called Nature on PBS. So as a child, I think that's where I first got my love for the field of biology. My love for nature and animals is why I'm dedicated to the research we are doing with safety assessment through animal assessment research, or SAFE, which is funded by the Dutch Research Council. This project seeks to accelerate the transition to animal-free safety assessment through research by incorporating social scientific theories and practices like transformative governance. Transformative governance is a complex theory, but essentially it delves into the underlying causes of societal problems, offering a nuanced understanding of the barriers that hinder the transition to animal-free innovations and testing. SAFE project operates at 3 distinct levels of transition, which I will not go too much into depth about, but these different levels are the niche, the regime, and the landscape level. In my project particularly, I am focused on the niche level of the animal-free safety assessment transition. This project hopes to generate transdisciplinary knowledge to validate the usability and applicability of current non-animal new approach methods, or NAMs, for chemicals and pharmaceuticals. However, as a natural scientist, I have to admit it can be quite hard to speak the lingo of social scientists. So developing a common language is crucial above all else. Also, the regulatory science world is vastly different from academia. So weaving through directives, legislations, regulations, and so forth can be very challenging. Personally, as well, because my background is not in toxicology, I find it challenging to pivot from applying my biological background from ecological questions to questions that are concerned with risk assessment for human health endpoints. To accelerate the transition, many things have to be done, but if I could point to one key message I have learned so far in my PhD, it's that method developers thrive on successful collaborations. Whether that's involving regulators early on in method development, or contacting the Regional Center for 3Rs, or attending events like helpathons, hackathons, or designathons, which are meant to help method developers understand their method and collaborate with other scientists. Essentially, fostering these connections is very important for developing your methods at the niche level. So a main message I would like to send to scientists seeking to accelerate the transition to non-animal science is to look around you. Seek out collaborations from regulators to natural scientists to social scientists, and find ways to share your work, because you never know who it might help.